Welcome to the video blog. This is Wade Westrick with Keller Williams Realty, episode number 3. Today we are going to be talking about the 70% rule, which is a formula used by investors if you're thinking about becoming an investor in flipping homes. And we're also going to be talking about the difference between selling your home as an investment level property or as a what I call retail level property or to the general public for immediate occupancy. So without further ado, we're going to go into a bit of a presentation, so the slides are going to take up the full screen. I apologize, you won't be able to look at my beautiful face. Let's look at selling your home as an investment property and the reasons why you would need to do this. The number one reason is the cost of repairs exceeds the ability to pay for those repairs, or the desire for that matter. If you have a house that's in very poor condition, it's going to need a ton of work. Best thing to do is to sell it to an investor who can take that house and bring it back to life. That's the primary reason why you would want to sell a property at an investment level. The next reason, which is more of a preference of the seller, is they just want to make a quick deal and not have to worry about the repairs. They don't want to haggle over the cost. They don't want to deal with vendors, all that. Totally understandable. But on the next slide, we'll find out why that might not be such a great idea. The other issue is maybe they want to do the repairs, but they don't have a ton of money, and the repairs that need to be done cannot be taken care of at the closing table. And again, more to come on the next slide. So here are the reasons why we do not want to sell a property at an investment level. Number one, an investor is a business. They need to make a profit on the home that they're purchasing. That profit is going to come directly from your proceeds, as we'll see in the next slide, which deals with the 70% rule. More often than not, I can go through a home and discover with the seller potentially what I feel the big ticket items are, or the ticket items, period, whether they're big or small. And it really doesn't take that much money to necessarily sell a house to somebody who would want to move into it, or the retail buyer. Now let's talk about the 70% rule. The 70% rule is a very simple calculation that you can use on a cocktail napkin. You take the purchase price of the home that you want to get as an investor. You add the cost of repairing that house, and you come up with your total investment, which needs to be no more than 70% of what that home will sell for when you're done. There's where your agent comes in very handy. We are very good, or should be very good, even at the investment level, to find out if that purchase price makes sense, or if you should be paying less, and what the actual market value of homes similar to the one that you're purchasing is in that area. To put some real numbers on it, if you get together with your real estate professional and you see a house that is $50,000 and that number makes sense based on its condition, you as the investor will need to know a little bit about the cost of repairs and the extensive work that needs to be done. Agent should know basically how much that house should cost. We're going to add a $20,000 repair bill, again, based on the investor's observations. As an agent, we really shouldn't be coming up with this number for you unless we're general contractors as well. This is where the investor needs to be the professional expert on the cost of flipping a house. Now, that's going to total a $70,000 investment from the investor, which means that house needs to sell for at least $100,000. Very simple formula, very easy to apply, and works in most cases to make for a profitable flipping business. Thank you for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, please call, email, whichever you like. All that information's over there, and we will see you next week.